Good morning, YouTube. Hey, it is Veterans Day, and yes, and we take our hats off to all you that served our country for keeping us safe and keeping us free.
Thank you.
And
thank you, veterans.
This video is for you today. So we're gonna saw you some logs today for your special treat on Veterans Day. The Eddie Horvath is out pumping concrete as we speak. So
guy.
it is raining today, and if you notice anything different,
Is it Groundhog Day today?
I don't know.
Seems
but
to be casting
I
a
can see a shadow, and yeah, you'll see that next. We put up 2 more of these UFO lights from Cynocean, and we're going to show you a little video of how we put them up, and you'll see that next. But Mark, we're going to get your last 4 logs cut up, and you're running out of sticks.
I'm running out of sticks.
And
I'm gonna make more sticks.
and wait till you see the grain on this wood with the new lighting. It is unbelievable. So hey, we're not getting nothing done standing here. So
But we got the tree marks.
3
without
marks.
Eddie.
This is a 3 mark video. So
The tree marks.
there you go. All right, let's get busy. Good morning, YouTube. I am going to add some additional lighting in the sawmill shed. We're getting that time of year, we're getting the darker mornings, and I've been wanting to do this review. This is from Cynocean Light Company, and basically it's a well-made product. We've tested it now for how many months, Mark, you think we've had these?
Close to 6, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, any better part of 6 months. Okay, comes with a hook that goes into the light fixture, comes with a safety cable, and it comes with the light. So it's all aluminum. These are I think the 200 watt versions. It's like looking into the sun. This thing is super intense bright. So basically all you're going to do is you're going to thread your hook in here. I'm not going to do that. This one's already prepped. So here's what I come up with. We got 4 foot on center on our trusses. So what I had done, and I hope this microphone isn't too loud, is I made 2 wooden blocks with holes in them. I send screws down in them. These set on the trusses. And then this guy hooks in, and there's your light. It just basically hangs on her, and then you can center it left and right real easy. So this light fixture here is ready to go up, and don't try this at home. I'm going to go up there without no fall protection. We're in late fall, so I think we're all right.
Fall.
Yeah, fall protection.
Or late fall.
Late fall, yeah. Yeah, we're almost into winter. Then you'll need winter protection.
Winter protection.
Yeah. And if I could just untie this stupid tie wrap.
What company again, Mark?
Cynocean, I believe that's the way you pronounce it. They had been nice enough to give us 4 lights, and also these have a dimmer wire, which we are not going to use. You can actually dim these suckers. They're a little bit bright. So I'm going to ascend the ladder here. And yeah, it's at the wrong angle. It's all the stick I have on this ladder. So, yeah, I don't have 3 points of contact. I'm living very dangerously. So I had took the time to come up here earlier and get this thing all prepped. So we're just gonna hang it over the thing. We're gonna get it roughly where we want it. And I'm just gonna run this screw back in. And that's good enough. Now, try to straighten this cord out as good as I can. And I'm gonna throw it over. Nope, not that far up. I'm gonna mount a box for power between every 2 lights. And I believe that's gonna work there. So we're gonna go ahead and get the other one installed. We gotta run some electric. And when I get to that point, if you wanna come over here with the camera, Mark, it's fairly a dark day out here right now. And that's the light we use all the time when we're making your videos, is these 2. I'm setting these ones back out a little bit further, which will be right over top of where they're off bearing, so they'll be able to see a little bit better there. And we're going to give you the before and after here. So we'll talk to you here in a couple minutes. There we go. Okay, we are back, and I think you can read this a little bit better now. We got the other two fired up. And I forgot to mention that these are multi-tap. It's saying anywhere from 100 to 277 volts, and that makes it even nicer. So if you have 277 volts in your commercial setting, you can run them off of that. And we're almost considering a couple dimmers. This is, I mean, look at this. This is like daylight. Now look down the tracks. You normally couldn't see as good as you can see, and this is during the really a cloudy day, and I'm anxious to see what the laser is going to do. But yeah, we're very happy. We'd like to thank the folks at Cynocean for letting us try their product out here. We are not in collaboration with them as far as a endorsement or nothing. We just agreed to show their product in exchange for a couple lights. So all right, we're going to have some soldering video coming for you, and once we're ready to go here, we'll be talking to you then. Hello everybody, we're going to get started here, and this is your Veterans Day video soldering some more of Mark's oak log, and we got Mr. ZZ Mark putting the blade, engaging it, getting it ready to go. We'll turn Mr. Laser on, let's get our power on, all kind of things going on here. And the nail's right there. Okay. he's taking over Eddie Horvath's role today, and that's a big role to take over. So I like the log where it's laying right now. I'm going to nudge her forward a little bit until we grab a hold of it. Doggies up, doggies down, and we'll put Mr. Master Dog down. And all right, let's take this. Let's start sawing here, everybody. And again, we mean it from the bottom of our hearts, yeah, to sacrifice that all these men and women have made for our freedom, our democracy. All right, let's get rolling here. And I think Mark is getting kind of addicted to the sawmill. So you might see him up here once in a while. And again, we're just trying to get the best lumber out of this. I'm going a little bit slow when you're into the heavier cuts. All right, we're going to turn this now. And ZZ Mark has really come a long way with this with this sawmill. He had to learn a lot of things fast. Just great to have good friends. All right, Chewy, do your job. Tight here. All right, we're looking good. And got a good hold of it. And let's continue on. Spent some time last night getting some other logs ready. Our weather's about to change in a big way. All right, I'm going to get him a little bit more face. That little bit right there will save him a lot of... There you go, we can etch a nice board out of there now. borderline needing sharpened. All right, that takes us down to 11 and a half. Let me get you past the splitter there, Mark. Okay. There you go. All right. Let's get back to it. And I'm trying to get you maybe some multi-cam going. I'll see how the footage is with the new light. And I put the light or the camera down where the new lights are at. And we're not a big channel for endorsements, but when somebody has a good product, they have a good product. And they were nice enough to ship us not one but 4. There we go. And these last 4 logs are actually very sound. There's some nice boards coming up here. I should have thrown the 2-inch, but I don't know what the back side of this is going to look like. Not good enough. Alright, let's go to a different face. Now the face that's towards the knees right now, it's really not a good face, but we're going to deal with it. Boom. You'll get on her pedals, and always put the dogs in when you're at the point where you don't need them out. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to bump it for just a... Alright. This video should look a lot different with the extra light down the other end. So I'll go home and crunch a video for you guys. Little surprise, and we'll call it part 3 of Mark's yard trees. Alright, let's work them other 2 faces down for what they're worth. Again, it's a yard tree. These weren't harvested for hardwood, so boom. Alright, let's work this face a little bit more. That's a little bit strong. It's going to make a little bit of man glitter here, but that face is a little bit rolled down, but it'll be alright. It'll still be usable. I'm a little bit in too close to the pit there. Yep, we are. Oh well. Better than firewood. I like that face there. Let me back these knees up. the Mr. Laser. I just look for that little cast of green. That brings you right back to 0. All right, let's throw him a couple good boards. We're getting a lot of cracking going on. There's not much left here. See the log springing a little bit on me. Oh. Bring the knees forward. Put the doggies down. See the green? That's what you want to do. Take your time. Get yourself back to where you need to be. There's a song about that. Well, he'll have a couple. I think that's about where we're going to call this one quits. We'll peel one more board off. That way they're not picking up a 4-inch. All right, let's take a vote. Who wants another log? Did I hear a bunch of yeah? Okay. Talk me into it. One more log. You win. Alright, this is going to be it's coming in on a little angle there. I see another problem here. I'm going to get a little chunk of bark out of it. I got a piece of bark stuck between my knee. I'll show you. This little guy right here caused you all kind of grief. That little piece right there. All right. This is going to come in on a little bit of an angle on me. That worked out okay. So, what do you do with this log? And I had some people comment that, of course, everybody's a better sawyer when you're watching it. Okay, I want to get rid of that. That's the kind of stuff I look for. Let's put the master dog down, just for safety. And there we go again. I'm going to be back out of the cab here, but anyhow, it'll be gone in a minute. Well, Chewy's not behaving very well today. What do you think of that bus motor, Louie? Alright, enough of the silliness. Let's get back to sawing here. There we go. Just want to get rid of that ignorant piece right there. Not going to work this face very long. Whoa, she's a seesaw, and but it'll be okay. All right, now we got a flat spot. We got a bearing point on the log. put the dogs in while we're turning this. And I just want to get that laying down flat. Let's roll the knees open. Alright, got a hold of her. Let's go back out to Mr. Laser. Alright, let's start with that. And we could have got a couple thin ones off the back, but this log don't have a lot of good going for it, but that is some pretty grain right there. Actually is pretty. So you're actually going to have a Friday evening video, not a Friday Eve. And up on the deck is a bunch of cherry. Going to be starting on. So if you like to see cherry getting sown, you're going to see a lot of it. All right. Doggies out. Nudge forward. Dog it down. All right. Get rid of some of that nastiness here. That log had like a double S going in it. Okay, Mark. But you end up with a nice 5-foot board there. And people have been asking about the kiln too. We are moving forward on getting power. That's our big obstacle at this point. You can't run a kiln off of, you need electric, that's all I'm saying. You need electric. All right, let's just go one more. And I also appreciate everybody's support to this channel. Can't say enough good about it. Got a really good bunch of subscribers. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to run that down to Mark. You'll see what I'm going to do here in a second. We're going to avoid some grief here. Hopefully that don't grab. Alright, let's peel that loose bark off the bark. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I just saved about $100,000 on a debarker right there. Alright, let's get back to it. And we're going to do some more into the track camera here eventually, now that we got more lighting. We're going to try a few experiments. Some people like them, some people don't. But I'm just trying to keep it interesting for everybody. We might start the ugly log in a month again. I think we got some more stuff jamming up in that blade. We might have to shut down here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. dog's in now. That looks like it's behaving. Alright, let's finish this log up. Let's try a different pace. Getting into this. The pith in these logs really varies on the actual species. Just going to take a clean cut on that. That will work. Not a bad face. We've still got 6 inches left. We're going to work the other 2. And 6 inches is your FAS, which we're not worried. He's not grading this. He's not selling it. If you have a log turner, use it. Turn the log as much as you have to. Don't listen to people and say, "Oh, it's wasteful." It's not. What's wasteful is just sawing through a log just to produce boards. That's wasteful. We'll bring another face back out here. That pith isn't running very true through the center of this tree. And you see why it had all the twist in it. That's kind of the reason. Up a little bit. The smaller they get, they start to move. All right, last couple of boards, and we're gonna let you guys go here. Why not? All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. And again, thank all of our veterans. Enjoy your day. And we'll catch you on the next one when we're going to be sawing some cherry. Thanks again. Bye-bye.